Hello everyone, you're watching the GT Boxing channel. Oleksandr Usyk is a fighter who has proven his exceptional talent and uniqueness for many years. He dominated the cruiserweight division and has now beaten all the top heavyweights, fighters who physically outweigh him. Opponents of Oleksandr have said different things. Before facing him, there were both harsh words and respectful phrases. In this episode, as usual, we'll review the statements of all of Usyk's opponents in heavyweight division before and after fighting him. Let's recall together how their rhetoric changed. Before you watch the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Now, let's get started. Chaz Witherspoon. Before the fight, a victory over him will definitely change my life. I have nothing to lose, and someone with nothing to lose is very dangerous. Nobody gives me a chance to win, but I believe in myself. One punch can change everything. I don't feel pressure. I'll do what I do and what I can try well. I'm not saying I'm Mike Tyson, but I have power. There's a difference between cruiserweight and heavyweight. When I fought my first heavyweights after an amateur career in a lower division, I felt the power behind the punches through the gloves. After that, I thought, this is tough. I weigh more than him, so it will be something new for Usyk. Chaz Witherspoon after the fight. At the start of the 7th round, I felt good, but took a punch I didn't see. Then I started taking shots, and it wore me out. Taking punches is more exhausting than throwing them. I started slowing down, and I think he noticed. It's hard for me against a southpaw, and Usyk is a fast southpaw. I just tried to land well on him, and it seems I hit him solidly once, but he stepped back, and that was it. He didn't hurt me. I was just tired. I'm okay. My coach, you could say, saved me from trouble. I'm not proud of my boxing against Usyk because I lost. I really didn't have enough time to prepare. Before the fight, I usually don't get tired so quickly. I'm not trying to make excuses, but I honestly had too little preparation time for fighting Usyk. That's the truth. Usyk is the heavyweight division's big future. He knows a lot and uses his skills. I'm sure they'll develop Oleksandr Usyk in the right direction. Chisora before the fight. Looking at the gym schedule, I had just a week off after my fight with Price last October. I became more patient with what I do. No explosions, the body worked at 100%. When everyone was locked down, my gym was open. We trained for months, and everything was working. I knocked out my sparring partners, and we offered 2,000 pounds to any southpaw who could knock me out. No one did. In the end, everyone ran out of the gym because they couldn't handle the power and pace I brought. During isolation, I trained every day for an hour. When isolation ended, I trained an hour in the morning and evening. I had to train hard. If you train hard for 3 hours, you can't do it the next day. I'm going to war. This fight can't be missed. I'm in shape, and you'll be surprised by what you see in the ring, because I'll either knock him out or he'll quit sitting on the stool. Chisora after the fight. I won 100%. I increased the pace. Yes, I gave up a couple of rounds, but I was increasing the pace. However, the judges saw it differently. There was pressure sometimes. My body shots worked. He complained to the referee, but the referee did nothing. I'm just disappointed. I'm devastated. In heavyweight, you have to fight, not stall. I set the pace but gave up a couple of rounds, and he caught me with a few good shots, but they weren't painful. Anthony Joshua before the fight. Right now, I feel better than in the fight with Vladimir Klitschko. It's not nerves. I've just become more experienced. And, I need to do this. I know what I'm going to do. Just know. Knocking out is Joshua's style. I've watched a lot of things. I like Emmanuel Stewart's mindset. And obviously, you have to stick to your A, B, C plans. If you do everything right, achievements will come. I'm here to put on a spectacular show, and we have to give the fans that. Anthony Joshua after the fight with Usyk. Congrats to the winner. Great job. We'll get back to training. Great 12 rounds. A great experience in the ring. From here on, we will only progress. We'll do it again very soon. At some point, my eyes started closing. Something went wrong. And we just lost. Everything flipped starting from the 9th round. I couldn't see with one eye. It was actually closed. But it was a good experience in a tough situation. You learn to control yourself and stay calm. I couldn't see anything. It was the first time. But we'll come back. And then the rematch. 100 to 110%. I'm ready to get back to training. And I went 12 rounds. Those were good 12 rounds. Even with that, I wasn't surprised by Usyk's pace. The pace was good, but he misses a lot of shots. In the rematch, we'll have to figure out how to land more often and hit harder. Anthony Joshua before the rematch with Usyk. It's no secret that press conferences are not my strong suit. I'm strong in the ring, and on Saturday I'll prove it. I never judge by press conferences. We said everything we wanted. And we'll show the best in the ring on Saturday. I need a win. No matter the cost. I need to throw more punches. So be it. Mentally, I'm ready for it. I'm ready to do whatever it takes to win. Predictions? I'm not a bookmaker to make predictions, but I think it will be a tough 12-round fight. And if it ends early, that'll be an extra bonus. And I believe in the knockout and my power. I believe it hasn't gone anywhere. Anthony Joshua after the rematch with Usyk. I don't feel anything, but deep down I'm upset. I was angry at myself. Not at anyone else, only at myself. At myself because I thought I should walk away since I was angry and could do something stupid. But I think I understood that this is sport, and you have to do it right. Coming back into the ring, I spoke from the heart. That was tough. You see, Anthony is not a fraud. I always try to work hard and keep everything under control. And for my team to be the best, we pay a high price. But that will never break me. You have to have real strength not to let it break you. Still, there's a crack in that armor because I lost. And I think you see how upset I am. I'm a fighter, an unusual person, though I try to keep myself together. When I gave my speech in the ring, I was just in war mode. Daniel Dubois before the fight. Win by knockout by any means necessary, definitely by knockout. That's how my fights have to be won. That's the style I bring to the ring. It's going to be madness. A destructive performance if we agree. I'm just going to shock the world with destruction. It'll be a busy and great fight. I want to win in a destructive style, shock the world, knock out Usyk, and end his reign. Daniel Dubois after the fight with Usyk. I didn't think it was a low blow. I believe I hit legally, and they robbed me of a victory. What else can I say? I won tonight, but I'll be back. Tyson Fury before the fight with Usyk. If you want to bring all those belts home, send the Gypsy Warrior. Send me. I'll strip the Ukrainian bum of his belts, like I did with the last Ukrainian bum, Vladimir Klitschko. If you want the best, you have to pay for it. It's going to be very expensive. So get your checkbook ready, and I'll strip the Ukrainian bum of his belts. Tyson Fury after the fight with Usyk. First of all, I want to thank the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and also Oleksandr for this fantastic fight. I'm sure I won this bout. A few rounds went to him, but I won most of them. But we both did everything we could. You know, there's a war in his country, so people stand behind the country that's fighting. Fury before the rematch with Usyk. When I beat Usyk, a third fight will be needed. It has to happen because he won one. I won one. So, a third fight is needed, regardless of who wins the rematch. The third fight is needed to decide who's better. That's what I want. Maybe I'll wait for the winner of the Joshua Dubois rematch, though it's not confirmed that it will happen yet. Tyson Fury after the rematch. I swear to God, I thought I won the fight. At least by 3 rounds. I controlled the fight. I fought the whole bout on the front foot. Against Frank Warren, I was ahead by 3 or 4 rounds. I won at least 2 rounds in many fights. What's done is done. I'm not going to complain. Dubois before the rematch with Usyk. This is the moment of closing the circle. To be here with the Don. It feels like the stars have aligned and everything is falling into place. We've come back to where it all started. So I'm looking forward to doing my job and making history. It's going to be a huge fight. A big night with a big victory. I look forward to knocking him out, sending him down, and putting an end to this. I've been preparing for a long time. I can't wait to get back in the ring with him. Dubois after the rematch with Usyk. I gave it my all. I respect Usyk. Maybe I could have done something better, but Usyk's merits are incredible. I did everything I could. Thanks to everyone. I'll definitely be back. So, those were the statements of Oleksandr Usyk's opponents before and after fighting him. What do you think? Who will be the next opponent for the Ukrainian? Does it make sense for him to continue his career? And which of Usyk's opponents do you like the most? Write your thoughts in the comments below. That's all for now. Subscribe to the channel to always be the first to watch new videos. Bye everyone.